Federal Student Aid Office of the U.S. Department of Education, proud sponsor of the American Mind. The Student Aid Internet Gateway Education Edconnect8 X Installation User Guide version 2.2, January 2016. Document control title Connection 8X Installation User Guide to version 2.2, issue date January 20th, 2016. Created with the Edconnect 8.1 release, updated 8.2 release, updated document history versions. All right, table 1, or table of contents. Student Internet Gateway Overview. System with overview, storing forward, data transmission, designation point administration, designation point administrator. The Student Aid Internet Gateway user statement, installation of ed content, hardware, software requirements, estimating hard disk space needed to support operation systems. Important installation notes, download software, paper documentation, download software, installing Edconnect, setting up Edconnect. Setting up Edconnect with important security settings, setting up Edconnect without import of the security settings, setting up the test group, selecting a connection using the Edconnect destination point administration, security authentication for user login, security view, security groups to add the production security group, to add the test security group, to delete the security group, to modify a security group, users, to add financial student aid user ID, to delete financial student aid user ID, to modify the financial aid student ID. Student Aidway Internet Gateway Connection Selection Connection Important Notes Warnings Firewalls Wizards Passwords Type of the Passwords Financial Student Aid User Password and Student Aid Internet Gateway Password Financial Student Aid User Password changing with the Financial Student Aid User Password Student Aid Internet Gateway Password changing the Student Aid Internet Gateway Password performing local on only Student Aid Internet Gateway Password change performing network and local Student Aid Internet Gateway Password changing the Student Aid Internet Gateway Password after the help desk changing the Student Aid Internet Gateway after it has expired. Important note, data transmission, sending and receiving data, sending the data, receiving data, helpful hint, data transmission and menus, transmission queue, transmission queue templates, activity log, mailbox query, receive file, view, messenger class, manager, view, import files, intended to transfer user ID and input files. Alright, 6, using Edconnect for the test environment. Edconnect error codes, numerical errors 1, 2, 3, 4, XX, 5XX, 10, 13, 15, 34, 70, 73, 103, 107, 203, and 234. Non-numerical errors 8, security authentication errors 9, miscellaneous sorting records, filter records, changing file paths, getting help, online help. Frequently asked questions: how do I import files? Who do I print P messages? What files do I need to improve? Move to change the PCs. While getting the valid error message code, how do I combine the files while getting an error notification that cannot be sent a file? When the difference between the security authentication error and a numerical error, what should I do if I forget an error? 1. Appendix A, Student Aid Internet Gateway User Statement. Appendix B, installing Ed Document 8X on the computer that have the FDDC security settings. Alright, Student Aid Internet Gateway Overview. System Overview. Welcome to the U.S. Department of Education Student Aid Internet Gateway. The Student Aid Internet Gateway, you can send, receive, and manage the federal student aid information electronically by linking the computer resource various in Title IV application system databases and processing services. The Student Aid Internet Gateway helps you to manage Title IV with the federal student aid information efficiency. The TDN network. The TDGen. Or TDN is a trade commercial off-shelf or COTS product of the engine of the Student Aid Internet Gateway application. The application is used with the mailbox application, sending and storing, retrieving, archiving, and the TDN trademark. TDN resides in the Florida's financial service, financial student aid service located with the virtual data center. The TD client is a TD client based on B-Trade commercial off-the-shelf software. Commercial off-the-shelf product used to send and receive the financial FTP data transmission securely over the internet. This software is command line based. It does not have the user interface, but the TD client resides with the end user of the computer service. TD Community Manager. The TD Community Manager, also known as the Student Aid Internet Gateway Portal, is web-based with the BD trade with a commercial off-the-shelf product that allows the user to manage their mailbox and view the data of the transmission history from the mailbox. The product does not send or receive data. The Edconnect is a custom client-side software product used to send and receive the data transmission securely over the internet. This software presents the user interface with the service. User incentive to receive the data. The Ed content is coded in the C++ language, utilizes the TD client Windows API software installed with the client standalone PC or in workstation network server arrangement environment. Using software provided with the Student Aid Internet Gateway, you collect all the data on the personal computer with the computer system transmitted to collecting the batches over the Student Aid Internet Gateway. The appropriated Title IV application systems receive the data process for the data that performs any required database cross-referencing the return process of the data to the mailbox. In addition, with providing the summary of the service available with the Student Aid Internet Gateway gives detailed instruction installation of the Ed Content Help component available with the Edconnect software. To see the list of available topics, select the hot topics for the Edconnect Help unit the installation guide for the Edconnect online help design and address the non-technical user. Although the working knowledge of Windows and the ability to perform basic PC operations are assumed. By enrolling in the Student Aid Internet Gateway, you have become the destination point for the financial student aid. It provides with the educational content software to make possible the send and receive the data through the Student Aid Internet Gateway. In addition, with the financial student aid, it makes of the program documentation available for the additional Title IV application systems in which have been enrolled. 1. To store and forward data transmission to destination point. You have assigned the Student Aid Internet Gateway to electronic mail banks. Using the Ed Content and the TD Content software, you can retrieve information sent to you within the Title IV application system for your mailbox. Using the same software, you can send information with the mailbox with the Title IV application system, Ed Content, or the mainframe software. You'll send data with the correct mailbox according to the type of the data. You are sending the figure below the illustrated flow of the data between the destination point and the Title IV application system using the electronic Student Aid Internet Gateway mailbox. The destination point goes from the destination point sends formatted to the mailbox of the Student Aid Internet Gateway application system mailbox, and then to an application system retrieve the data from the mailbox. Title IV application systems. Then the application system sends a process to the data to the mailbox. The Student Aid Internet Gateway destination point of mailbox. Destination point retrieve the data mailbox at the destination point. Alright, 1.3 Destination Point Administrator. The Destination Point Administrator is a term applied to the owner and destination point of the administrator responsible for security of the data obtained through the Student Aid Internet Gateway. The administrator controls the access to the Student Aid Internet Gateway through the particular destination setting level of the access to the Aid content. And the Student Aid Internet Gateway for each of the users of the administrator means that the Student Aid Internet Gateway uses the statements and see appendix for all of the users of the Student Aid Internet Gateway particular destination. 1311 for security groups. Security groups are show the common TG number, the common connection type of the product of detection, production and test of the common Student Aid Internet Gateway password, common access to the Ed content feature of the common access to Student Aid Internet Gateway. Security groups especially useful for the institution have to separate with the TG numbers for the services such as the COD, PEL, or direct loan with CPSL, NSLDS. You can also create more than a security group for the same number, the TG number, to changing the password. One security group changes the password for the other security group, accessing the TG number using the same connection type. When you use the security group connects to the Student Aid Internet Gateway, you use the connects to the TG number. The Student Aid Internet Gateway password for the group of the individual username will appear with the activity log for each of the send and receive the record destination and point administrator responsible for controlling the varying levels of access security group up into the education content with the Ed content education connect and managing the Student Aid Internet Gateway password, Student Aid Internet Gateway access, and Student Aid Internet Gateway connections with the group level. 1312 for users. Users represent individual security groups sharing common access to the Education Connect and the Student Aid Internet Gateway. The destination point administrator responsible for the control of user level for the access of the Educational Connect for the Student Aid Internet Gateway group level for the user ID used in FAFSA. Financial Student Aid. When a user connects with the Student Aid Internet Gateway, sends and receives the data, the username will appear when the send and received record for the username and the activity log, up the options, color, preferences, file folder locations established for the user level and user power passwords of the Financial Student Aid. 132 Student Aid International Internet Gateway User Statement. The copy of the Student Aid Internet Gateway User Statement is shown in Appendix A. The statement may be copied to the destination point administrator shall have signed copies with the statement on file with the Educational Connector user. 2. Installing Ed Connect.